A soldier was suddenly horrified to see an artillery shell drop from the sky and lodge itself into the roof of the field hospital. Panic instantly swept through everyone. In the chaos, a doctor stumbled and accidentally triggered the hover switch on an airship parked nearby. The shell was hanging directly above it. One collision, and everyone would be blown to pieces. The soldier rushed forward to shut off the winch, but a second later, the rope snapped under the airship's lift. The airship kept rising, drifting straight toward the shell. Realizing the explosion was inevitable, everyone scrambled for the main gate, only to find it opened inward. The sheer crush of bodies made it impossible to move it. The soldier, thinking fast, sprinted toward a storage shed and dove into a pile of rubber. Moments later, the airship reached the roof and triggered the shell's detonator. The blast tore through the hospital. When the smoke cleared, the soldier was the only survivor. Shaken by the horror of what he'd witnessed, he decided he would do anything to escape the war. He filed the tip of a bullet sharp with a rasp, chambered it, shoved the barrel against his palm, bit down on his belt, and pulled the trigger. He thought the wound would send him home, but the military tribunal saw through it, ruling it an act of self-mutilation. He was declared a deserter and sentenced to death, sent to the front lines in the Somme to be abandoned between the opposing forces. Four other deserters shared his fate. Soon they arrived at the forward trenches. With the battle raging and manpower running short, the frontline commander decided to ask the general for a pardon. The request reached the general's hands, but he only glanced at it before tearing it in half. The soldier and the others were sent straight into the heart of the battlefield. He took cover behind a crumbling wall as shells exploded all around him, each blast creeping closer. Deciding to change positions, he jumped into a shell crater, only to be blown out of it by another explosion. Luckily, he escaped with only a few cuts and bruises. The blast had opened the entrance to a hidden cellar, and he quickly ducked inside. Moments later, a massive barrage swept the field. When it ended, French troops launched a bayonet charge. "For France!" they cried, charging into no man's land, only to be mowed down instantly by German machine gun fire, the bullets tearing through them without mercy.